Hello everybody and welcome back to the Battle of Olympus. I am Rufal, playing this game for you. Woo! Now, I was mistaken. Getting the 20 salamander skins was not a 30 to 60 minute grind, it was a 10-minute grind. But anything feels long when you're beating your head against the wall. Either way, let us continue. Hello, ma'am! Yes, gimme! Yay! And we are given ambrosia of the gods. However, if we talk to her again, she'll make us the offer again. Perhaps this is why we cap at 99 olives. No, clear off. I'm taking this, and I'm leaving. Nuts to you and your salamander pit. Salamanders are completely immune to fire, by the way. I don't remember if I covered that, but now I have. Aha. Let's get out of here. We need to make it to the Temple of Jupiter so we can meet with Mercury. Hopefully we'll get there in time. Take that, punk. And another one. I missed. Oh well. Aha. Nope. Whoa! Sadly, our grinding problems are far from over, but, well, once again, those will be taken care of off-screen. But, yes, we will be reaching our next grinding point. But first, we need to meet with Mercury, and to meet with Mercury, we need to see him in Jupiter's temple, which is on the other side of this bowl. The bowl was no more. Mercury, you still here? Aha! Yeah, I noticed. The guy you left behind is a jerk. Ooh! Thank you, sir. Hooray, we have the sandals, which let us jump nearly twice as high as before. Although in some cases, a lot higher than twice as high. In fact, hopefully I'll be able to demonstrate. Oh! Nope. Oh well. We'll demonstrate it anyway. Aha! Take that, gravity! But we're off to Peloponnesus. The forest. Ah! Bats! Perhaps one of the most confusing maze the game has to offer. However, yes, the Forest of Thorns. Definitely be careful there. In fact, the Forest of Thorns is kind of why we needed control over fire, along with those spider webs. I want the olives. The thing to remember about this place is that the maze is actually kind of small. In fact, it's 3 pallet-swapped screens with 6 doors. And we are going to come out at door number 4. Where do we want to go? Well, since I want to talk to people, well, door number 3. Hello, sir. Wow, that seems inconvenient. Right. Let us head to door number 1. Funnily enough, it's a lot easier to deal with bats when you're upside down. Hello there. Ray of Laconia have a crystal ball. Ooh! So there really is a hidden cavern in Argolis. Neat. Alright. Now we need door number 2. By the way, weird creature. Now for number 3. So that we can meet up with Phoebus, the god of the sun. Hooray! He gives us a lovely harp, which we can play using the select button. If we're near an altar of the sun, then Pegasus will come by and pick us up and take us places. But let's get out of here. Woohoo! Let's see. Where am I going? Aha! Door number 6. Yes, I have a map. I've made it. I got tired of getting lost. Hello there. Yes, Poseidon does. Whoa. Alright, door number 4. Now number 3. Hello, sir. The way to beat him is to... Suppose I better get a hold of a sword then. But we were informed before, door number 5 is where we're headed now, by the way. We were informed before that, the nymph around here had a sword. A very strong one at that. And she has just passed the Forest of Thorns. Those over there are, of course, the Thorns. Aha! Duped it. Hello, ma'am. Wisdom from the past. Or hit the pavement to the 3rd pillar by the seashore. That's a pretty obtuse hint. And it has a lot of ways of being interpreted, and 2 of them are good. 1 is bad. Hey, here, bat. I don't want that all that badly. There we have the dried up thorns. These things hit hard, so, don't let them. Just torch them. Alright. We have reached the marsh. Oh. This is a bit cumbersome because I'm in need of hit points. But, well, at worst, if I die, then I guess I'll be showing a faster way through the forest. Yes, I know about that nymph. Drop me health. Stop jumping my fire! Jerk. That was a total waste. Oh well. We shall fight the Hydra anyway, for fun and amusement. Hello, ma'am. Yeah, so I've heard. Where's the Hydra? Well, clearly it's over here. Whoa! Back off, you! Back! Back, I say! Back! Away with you! Aha! Saved by a turbo button. Hi there! Yay! Woo! Thank you! Funnily enough, once again, if you talk to her before picking up the sword, she'll repeat. But now that we've picked up the sword, what more do you want? Get out of here! Now, despite that the sword is stronger than the Staff of Fennel, it's actually a lot less useful. Because, of course, the sword does not, we don't have a ranged option with it. However, we have a very specific use for it. And to said use it shall be put. We just have to make it to door number 2. Whoa! As soon as we get out of the Forest of Thorns. Clear off, bat. Alright. Alright, now we need to make it to door number 2. Since we're at door number 5. I want that. 4, 3, 2. Hello there. Something is hanging from the tops of those trees. If you might remember, there was a man in Arcadia who mentioned that something was hidden high up in the trees. He was referring to this tree. This item specifically. Up! Hooray! We get more ambrosia! You don't have to do that from jumping. You can just crouch here and stab. Or thrust. What's over here? We have good old One Eye. To which you must use the sword to bring down. In fact, you have to stab him in the eye. If you're not using the sword, you can't damage him. Yeah. It really is just a matter of timing. Just wait for him to throw his rock. The terrain is really working against him. Sucks to be you, buddy. Bats! Alright. Now for the place where things really start to show that they hate us. Birds! Why the birds? No! Get back in there, Caesar. You must confront the birds. Birds with rocks, no less. Now, notice we are by the seashore. Pillar 1. Oh. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you don't want to hit that pillar. Ah. Oh! Birds hit hard. I'm just gonna say that right now. The second stairway. Just pointing it out as a matter of preference. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Alright. Let's look at this, at that particular hint a little differently. 1, 2, 3. And now we have the flask. Of course, we can also look at it in another different fashion. How about complete pillars? 1, 2, 3. Aha! And that's the other use of the Staff of Fennel. But we have made it to the temple of... Hello, sir! It's Neptune! Yes, I would like your ocarina. Nuts. Well, Neptune apparently wants a pizza, but, well, we need more olives. So, thus begins another grind. Fortunately, there's other stuff we can do along the way. If you go see Vulcan in Pythia, he'll give you a sword. You liar! He will not give you a sword. He will charge you 70 olives for that sword. In fact, wow, woman, you got ugly quick. Oh. Which direction is that direction? Thanks for nothing, old man. Oh well. In Pythia, there's a paradise called the Garden of Hesperides. The golden apple with mysterious powers. It's a very good apple, too. And now we're back at the entrance. But we want to explore down here. Aha! These satyrs are where I'm going to be doing my grinding. Oh yeah? Ah! So that's how Cleos knows where to find an imp. Fighting near stairs is never a good idea. Just saying. Yeah, I picked up that flask. Like it's right here. Aha. Ooh. I need those. Over here is another stairway that'll lead us back to the surface. But there's more people to talk to. Hear the call of the siren. It'll mesmerize you and rip you apart. Yes, it will. If you have a harp, you can counter that. Good thing we have a harp. Phoebus was kind enough to just give it to us. Hint, hint, Neptune. Jerk. Now these satyrs are apparently not carrying olives. Oh well. Hello, ma'am. Yes, and we've seen why you need fire here in those caves. Darn stairs! Across the sea, you'll come to Crete. Oh, that doesn't sound like a pleasant place. Well, I suppose we better see about getting even stronger then. In here. Perfectly safe. But what will we find? Well, our cycloptic foe wants a rematch. Take that. Aha! Oh! I got a rock. Oh! There we go. We get more ambrosia for our efforts. And find a fountain of nectar, which we can fill the flask with. And back to the staff of fennel. Ah. Well, that will do for now. Next time, well, we'll come back in the Temple of Neptune with his 60 olives. Gonna get that ocarina yet. We'll see you then. Later.